New at 10, rental home hosts at Beaver Lake have had issues with guests upset because they aren't allowed to use private docks near the house. 5 News reporter Parker Abels explains why this rule is in place and why many Beaver Lake homeowners agree.
The Army Corps of Engineers has a strict policy at Beaver Lake prohibiting any guests to use private docks.
Title 36 Code of Federal Regulations says that a private boat dock can't conduct commercial activities.
And one owner at Beaver Lake explains why the Corps is so strict on this rule.
It's kind of like if you lent your car to someone because you trusted them. You trust them. You lend your car to them. But what if they said, okay, I'm going to lend that car that you lent me to someone else? You can't just go lending it to someone else and then more and more people.
This rule is permanent with no exceptions, and if you break it, there will be consequences.
So there are no exceptions, and everybody with a private boat dock permit from the Army Corps of Engineers, this applies to them. It applies to their permit with us. It states it explicitly that they cannot do this, and if they're in violation several times, it's possible they could have their boat dock revoked on Beaver Reservoir.
Townsend says you do not want to lose your slip.
Those boat docks on Beaver Lake, we're not allowing any more slips or any new boat docks, and so if you were to lose your boat dock, you're not going to get it back.
Bill Horton owns a house on Beaver Lake and was upset with this rule. That was until he met face-to-face with the Corps.
When we first purchased a home with a dock, we were upset that we couldn't rent it out to VRBO, and I had a meeting with the Corps, and after learning that the Beaver Lake is really a community lake that belongs to everyone, it made sense that we can't use it for a commercial purpose simply because we have a dock there. It made sense from a safety standpoint that people shouldn't be running private commercial docks, like 1,700 of them on the lake.
However, Horton says they do have a legal way of allowing their guests to keep their boats close.
Compromise to that is they allow shore parking. So we have a 4x4 post in our yard. You can back up, or pull your boat into our backyard, tie up, and it's no different than using our slip.
Out of courtesy for renters, homeowner Elizabeth Malatesta says make sure you tell your guests this restriction before they rent your house.
You have to let the people know that are going to rent your property that the dock does not come with it.
At Beaver Lake, covering news where you live, Parker Abels, 5 News.